Alright, welcome everybody. So today we're taking a look at this ACEPC Mini PC. First, a little bit of specs. It's running an Celeron Apollo Lake processor. You have 4 gigabytes of DDR RAM. You have 32 gigabytes of storage. It has the capability of putting in a 2.5-inch hard drive or an SSD, dual band Wi-Fi, 4K HDMI video. Comes pre-installed with Windows 10. And let's take a look at it. So here's the box it comes in. You can see Intel inside, eMMC flash memory, hard drive up to 2 terabytes. It has a standard VESA bracket on the back of it. 4 gigabytes of RAM, as we said, 32 gigabytes of ROM, and sports a hard drive. Before we get to the computer itself, let's get the box open here and show you a few things it comes with. You'll get an HDMI cable for video. You'll also get a basic quick start guide, and in here you'll get a VESA mounting bracket. So this kind of a system is designed to be used as a low-end PC, like for a point-of-sale system. I know people who use things like this for a basic Minecraft server, or just some kind of interface. Point-to-sale systems are very common because you can mount this right on the back of a monitor and take up minimal space on there. Okay, so let's move this aside. And here's your actual computer. This is it. This is the whole thing. You got ACEPC. You can see I currently have it on, so we have all the lights on it. Underneath, well, let's show you the sides first. What this comes with is an HDMI video port built in. Because the monitor I'm using is not an HDMI monitor, it is a VGA monitor. I threw on this adapter, which goes into the USB-C type port and allows me to connect a standard monitor in there, but you don't need to do that. You have a mic input over here. You have a USB 2.0 over here. You have your power over here. Over here you end up having another USB 2.0, and then 2 USB 3.0. You can tell by the blue connections on there. So here I have my mouse and keyboard plugged in. You have a micro SD card slot over here, and you have your power button over here. When we look at it underneath, all right, in here you can put in a hard drive. Let's go ahead and pop that open, and I'll show you what I mean. 2 screws. And again, this adapter does not even need to be used on here, but if you pop that open, you can take something like a an SSD hard drive or a standard hard drive. You pop it in here, snap it in, and it connects. And then you have a hard drive, any size you need, right on there. Okay? I'm going to take that out for the moment. I'm using it with 32 megabytes that's built in at the moment. And it's working perfectly well. As you can see, we do have it, well, we're going to boot it up on the screen in a moment. All right. This allows you to unlock, all right, and then remove this caddy that holds your hard drive, your 2.5-inch SSD or spinning hard drive. You don't have to use this. If you're not using that, you can just use that VESA mounting bracket and mount this much thinner right onto the back of a monitor. So as of right now, you have no moving parts because there's no spinning hard drive in here. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to shut it down, and then we'll turn it back on from start, and we'll show you a complete boot up. So I'm shutting it down right now. You'll see that shut down in a moment. All right, so it's off. So let's go ahead and start it up, and we'll see from complete off to boot up time. All right, so we are booted up. What I'm going to do now is do a little screen recording here so you can see. I mean, it's just going to be with standard Windows 10, but we're going to go ahead and run that and start capturing the screen here in just a moment. All right, so we got some screen capture going here. And again, this is just standard Windows 10 here. Let's pull up a little bit of the PC info in here. Speed on this seems to be running pretty good. Again, I'm just doing, basic stuff on here, but you can see on here Celeron CPU J3455 at 1.5 gigahertz, 4 cores. The BIOS in here is American Megatrends. You got your you got 4 gigs of RAM. You get your page file information. It's just the basics. Windows 10. It is Windows 10 Home, of course. So if for some reason you do need Pro, you would have to upgrade it to Pro. But for the most part, it's been running pretty good. Speed on here is impressive because, again, no spinning hard drive at this time. Everything is running right off the 32 megabyte of eMMC flash memory that's in here. All right. So this is a really nice PC. We use things like this for backup PCs in order to have this just sitting there pulling information into some external hard drives as a backup. It is light, it is small, it is the ACEPC AK1. And you got another micro USB port on the, USB-C on the bottom, as you can see here, just in case you're wondering. That is what makes the connection for the hard drive. So basically it's like a USB Type-C external hard drive connector on there. You just simply snap that on, you lock it in place, and then you have your hard drive. And there you go, that's the ACEPC. Really nice PC for under $200 to use as a point of sale, a backup system, a basic Minecraft server, whatever you might need. Go ahead and we'll put the link below where you can find it on Amazon and check it out. Thanks a lot for watching. See you soon.